everyone, welcome back. So, as you could see by the thumbnail, the house is completely destroyed. It's filthy, and we have a ton of cleaning to do in this video. It took me 3 days to get this video done. Y'all will see that when we head to the living room. I did some rearranging. It spiraled. It was just an unexpected thing that I did. I had comments about that y'all wanted to see the living room the way I put it. So hopefully y'all like it. I love it. I'm absolutely loving it. So I'm getting ready for Christmas and I am bringing more furniture in. So we're going to work on that in just a bit. But I needed to clean the room really quick. Needed to make the bed. I'm also going to be doing some dusting in here. I needed to clean the window where Sadie always is. I needed to clean around the bed. So we're going to do all that now. I hope y'all enjoy this cleaning motivation.
Passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. We are close, can you feel it? Something is behind the clouds. We just have to believe it, that we can make the sun come out. Let us lose ourselves in a fairy tale. Who can say what's wrong or right? We're the only ones who can decide. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now.
So we had a lot of clothes over here piled up on the chair, which we usually do. I needed to get those all put away. I'm going to come in here and hang up my robe and do some stuff in the bathroom. It needed to be cleaned as well. It was absolutely filthy. We have some stuff going on in here like we usually do. I'm a mess. If you're new here, I'm a mess when it comes to makeup and hair stuff. It has a lot to do with just who I am. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this all tidied up. I'm also going to throw some clothes in the wash, do all the things. Like I said, the house, I don't really have any excuses. I do work and I have a lot to do, which I think we all do. Even if you don't work, I feel like you still have a ton to do all the time. So, anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and tidy up in here really quick, and then we will head over, start cleaning the kitchen, clean the living room. The living room was probably the worst and best part in the end. I absolutely, like I said, love the way it turned out. It felt so good to declutter it. It felt so good. I had just random things all over the living room. And like I said, I'm trying to get ready for Christmas. I'm going to be bringing all the Christmas stuff in soon, and I'm so excited for that. It's a lot, and I love decorating for Christmas. I love going all out. It's my favorite, so I'm just getting prepared for that. We have a busy week, a busy weekend. So I don't know when I'm going to get it done, but I'm definitely going to get it done very, very soon. Hopefully by the first part of next month. I know I decorate early, but I just feel like we don't get enough time with our Christmas stuff. I feel like a month isn't enough. So I like to decorate in November. And I also like to give y'all ideas. I've said this before when y'all see us on YouTube or on Instagram decorating early, it's because we want to give y'all some ideas on what you could do with your decor, all the things. So we'll be doing that starting next month. I can't wait.
I kinda simple, kinda wishful about things, and you're kinda simple, but like a pistol, you fire. Sometimes you get under my skin like a lover, and sometimes you don't wanna come back 'cause you'd rather stay out with another, talking to strangers and make out spontaneously. Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about the drunk nights, bragging in the glory. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself, and the way of how you dwell, I get it. Oh, I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself, and the way of how you dwell. Don't you get it? You do it right. Hold me tight when I need it, and you always like what I like we know each other. But sometimes you get under my skin like a lover, and sometimes you don't wanna come back 'cause you'd rather stay out with another, talking to strangers and make out spontaneously. Oh, I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself, and the way of how you dwell. Don't you get it? You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself, and the way of how you dwell, I get it. Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself, and the way of how you dwell, I get it. Don't you get it? Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself, and the way of how you dwell, I get it. Don't you get it? No.
So I just wanted to throw a load of jeans in the washer really quick, and I'm gonna fold the sheets from the boys' bed that I had taken off last time. They had been in here this long, yes. Like I said, I've been busy. I've been all over the place. We've been doing a lot outside. So the house just really got away from me, which it usually does. I don't really worry about it that much, but it never stays like that for long because it will drive me crazy. I need my peace, and the only way I can have peace is in a very clean house. I have always been that way where I'm just a mess, but I also like things clean. So anyway, I know I get so many comments, why don't you just pick up after yourself? And I get it, and you're right. And I'll always say that. You're right. I should. But there are things that I don't talk about on here. Um, just some things that I've noticed about myself, and I'm just a mess. We'll just say it like that. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what the kitchen was looking like before, what the dining room was looking like. It was not so bad in the kitchen, I feel, but the dining room and the living room were completely destroyed. I only got so far on this day. We actually had a trunk or treat going on at PMA, which is Premier Martial Arts. Two of our kids are in that. So by the time I was done cleaning the kitchen, the kids were already asking to help for me to help them get ready. I was helping my daughter with some makeup. So I was like, I'm just going to call it today. I'm not going to film anymore. So the next day is when I start doing the living room and all that stuff. So it was just chaotic. It seemed like every time I would start filming, something would happen and I'd have to stop. So that happens sometimes when you have kids, you have a family, you have a husband, you have things going on. It just, you can make all the plans you want, but some things just don't go according to plan. I usually also I had been getting up at 5:30, 5:20 every single morning, and for some reason here lately, I've been sleeping till like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and that's so late for me. I have not been working out. I have been just kind of doing what I want, and that really, really affects me a lot. So I have to force myself to get back on a schedule. Some of y'all ask how I have so much energy to do all this, and that's how I maintain my sleep schedule, and I'm very careful about what I eat. So when I fall off of that, I feel like everything turns into chaos. So I am trying to get back on my sleep schedule where I have to get enough sleep. I don't know if anyone else is like this. My husband, it doesn't seem like he needs as much sleep as I do. He can get 4 or 5 hours and be okay. I absolutely cannot. I need my full 8 to 9 hours of sleep for me to feel rested and ready to go. When I was on my really, really strict diet with zero sugar, zero caffeine, I slept like a baby. Like I would just crash and it was the best sleep I ever had in my life, and I would wake up just feeling so rejuvenated and ready to go. Now it's not the same. So I definitely need to get back on my being strict with myself. I feel like I'm really hard on myself when I'm not doing the things that I know make me feel the best. So I need to really work on that and get that together. And I'm thinking I will start that very, very soon. It's going to be difficult. It's been hard for me to get off the sugar again, y'all. I have been struggling with that. They say it's always harder the second time, and I can attest that it's really hard to get off of it the second time, but I'm going to try my hardest to get off the sugar, get off the caffeine so that way I can get my rest. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just finish tidying up in here. The trash was full. I hadn't had the boys take it out because our dog Piney keeps getting out and he's just not trained. Like Sadie's been trained, so she knows not to jump on the kids. She knows, certain things that she can't do. Well, Piney's an outside dog. He's really our worker. He protects the sheep. And so he doesn't have a lot of training and he will jump on the kids. He's just a puppy. He wants to play. He's not trying to hurt anyone, but he is not a big dog, but a pretty big dog, and he will scratch them up and everything. So I hadn't been getting the boys to take out the trash, so I've been doing that as well. Oh, and I also get questions about my cast iron skillet. I don't know where my in-laws got that, but it is really cool. I use it all the time for fajitas. I love cast iron skillets. I love cooking in cast iron skillets, especially our meat. It just gives it a different flavor. These are very seasoned. We've had them for years, so I love our cast iron skillets. I have a whole collection back there in the pantry. Y'all know the pantry, I don't really keep a lot of food in there. We don't keep a lot of junk food anymore, so it's mostly just my storage for some other things. I'm gonna go ahead and finish cleaning off the countertops so that way I can wipe them down. And then, like I said, we're gonna get stopped, and then it's gonna be the next day, and then we're gonna get mostly everything done. I can't wait for y'all to see.
I'm going out with you tonight. Are you close to here? I'm feeling down, I don't know why. No, it's so surreal. Think I want you here. Oh, 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 oh. I don't ask for much, no, I don't need that much, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Though I want your touch. Baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy. But baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go on a fast. I need this night to last. So, you are like me, wanna be free like a summer night. I'm feeling down, I don't know why. What an alibi. But I'm glad you're here. Oh, 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 oh. I don't ask for much, no, I don't need that much, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Though I want your touch. Baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy. But baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go on a fast. I need this night to last. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy. But baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go on a fast. I need this night to last. Baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy. But baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go on a fast. I need this night to last. Baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go on a fast. I need this night to last.
So I wanted to show y'all, this was a project I was gonna do this year, but I ran out of time. So we're gonna do that next year for sure. I'm gonna start earlier next year on making stuff for Halloween, fall, all the things. I'm already gonna start making Christmas stuff, so I'm just ready to get the fall and Halloween stuff. Y'all know Halloween's not my favorite. I love fall, but Halloween's not my favorite really. Just never has been. I I was not I just didn't want to get dressed on this day, y'all, and this was how I was feeling. I just wanted to be comfy. I also, like, y'all can see my hair. I was so over the bangs. I burnt my forehead and it was bad. It's still like healing. Thank goodness we have makeup, but my husband, every time he would make a joke, he would say, sick burn," and, like the kids say, whatever. It was funny, but I got so over the bangs really quick. I only had them for, like, a couple weeks, and I was just done, so I'm, like, slicking them down, letting them grow out. This is how I wore my hair, I think, all through high school, just parted down the middle behind my ears, and it's just easier that way. Anyway, like I said, the living room was a mess. We had the trunk or treat, so the kids' costumes were just everywhere. I needed to throw all this stuff away. I always have laundry on the couch. Always have laundry on the couch. This is where I come to fold it. I either fold it here or on the bed, on the island. It depends on where there's a clean surface to fold the laundry, honestly. But yeah, I just needed to tidy up in here, and then we're finally gonna rearrange everything. That was it was unexpected. I didn't think I was gonna do it. and then I just did it, and I actually like it. It just opens up the room a little more, and it just makes it look different. Sometimes we just need a little change just to move some stuff around. Didn't have to go buy anything or do anything to freshen up the house. Sometimes you just got to rearrange a few things. And like I said, I'm trying to plan for Christmas, so I did have to bring some more furniture in. I don't know if y'all remember or if you're new here. My mother-in-law collected nutcrackers for years. So she is bringing all of those to us, and I'm so excited for that because I just love anything Christmas. Anything Christmas, I absolutely love. So I needed to bring in more furniture, and I might have to bring in more than what I've already brought in. We're gonna see how it goes. Um, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We're gonna try to make it work. Like I said, I don't have a lot of furniture in the house. There's not a lot of places to put things. The living room is really long, but it's not really wide. So it does take a little thinking to get it situated. As you can see, this is why I have certain areas that I have to cover with the floor. We need new floors in here. We have some tears. We have it's kind of all over the place. We want to put the floor that's in the bedroom all throughout the house, but as y'all know, that doesn't just happen, okay? First of all, it's a huge project that's gonna take a long time. My husband and I usually do everything together. We don't really hire out. We can't afford to do stuff like that. When we wanna do something, we do it on our own. So we have not even thought about putting new floors. Like, first of all, it's gonna be really expensive to go through the whole house. And second of all, we don't have the time for it right now. He's working all the time and it's just not gonna work right now. So we try to make it work. I do think that just a bigger rug would also help a lot. I know that for a fact, but have y'all priced the rugs these days? That's not happening either anytime soon, especially not with the holidays coming up. There's no way I could swing that. So and we have a lot of birthdays at the end of the year with the kids and right at the beginning of the year. So it's like just constant something's going on. I'm budgeting for something. So I I'm not going to even worry about that either. We're just going to make it work with what we have and we're going to be happy about it. You know, I've said it in videos before. Even when I don't have everything I want, I still feel like I have it all, and I'm so, so blessed, and a lot of that has to do with my childhood, never really having a permanent home. So when I take a lot of pride in my home. That's why I clean all the time. I try to make it a home for my kids because we didn't have all this growing up, and I think a lot of us are like that. Friends I've talked to, I never really get into my childhood. I had a great, great mom, but she had a lot put on her, so I just don't get into that because I don't I just don't. Um, and I feel like we've all been through it. We've all had hard times, and I appreciate it. It's made me it's built my character, and I love the way that I appreciate things and the way even my kids appreciate things. Like, when people do things for my kids, they're shocked at how little they have to do to make my kids happy because, they're just very appreciative of what they get and all the things. So, that has a lot to do with me decorating too. I love decorating, especially for Christmas, because we never really had a permanent home to decorate like that, and I just think it's so special to be able to do that with my kids. So, with that said, I'm loving this over here. I will talk to y'all more about it. I know y'all are thinking, like, where are you going to put the tree? I think I have a plan, and I'll talk to y'all about that soon. We're going to clean this chair. It gets nasty, filthy in here. This is like the boys' area, and this is like their chair. It is pretty run down. It's been through it. But once I wash it and get it all set up, you'll see that it's still kind of pretty.
Like two magnets, we are drawn to each other. You just know how to push all my buttons. Moved out of town and I erased your number, but still I find myself calling in the middle of the
the chair cover, it still has a few stains. Some of the zippers don't work, but I make it work. Like I said, it's just been through it, y'all. These past couple of years with the boys, I've had to wash it a lot. We got some chocolate milk stains on there. This is a home with kids, so nothing is ever perfect. We're just gonna cover those stains right on up with some throw blankets, and voila, love it. So now we're gonna start just putting things back to where they go. Um, like I said, I love it. I love it's just different. And like I said, like y'all mentioned that it would open up the living room more, and it really has. So we're going to leave it like this for a while at least and see where we go from there. Like I said, it would look so much better with a big rug, but that's just not going to happen. So we're going to make it work with what we have. There was stuff all over the floor. I just decided to go ahead and sweep so that way, like with the vacuum, it wasn't going to work. Okay, guys, so this is the third day I'm trying to get this video done. This is how the living room's looking. I brought this piece of furniture in last night. I had to wait for my husband to help me get it out, but I actually brought that from the barn by myself because he had to go pick up this freezer that we just got from his aunt. We bought this, and this is going to be for all of our meat. So I'm excited about that. We're going to leave it in here. I don't want it outside where it can get weathered or just all the stuff. So I'm going to leave it in here. But it's looking a lot better in here. We are getting a new table this weekend as well. So that'll be nice. My daughter's upset about it. She loves this table. So my husband said he would put it up for her, and if she still wants it when she moves out, she can have it. But that's years down the road. But she really loves this table, so we might keep that for her. My husband's working on something with his sewing, so I'm not going to touch that. But all I'm going to do is mop the floors. I'm going to sweep. It needs to be swept really bad, and then we will be done. I really like the way the living room looks right now. I'm not sure how it's going to go with the Christmas tree. I'll probably end up putting it here. I don't think there's going to be enough room back there, and then it's not going to really, Christmas morning, I'm imagining the kids opening the presents and us sitting here and maybe having the tree over here. I usually have it in that corner, but I think I'm going to put it in this corner. I do have 2 trees, so I have a little one that I might find a way to put in that corner. We'll see. I'm not sure yet, but anyway, this is how it's going. I really love this piece of furniture. I've always loved it. It was out in the barn, but I do want to redo it again. I had painted it and I don't love it. I really want to take it back down to the wood. I know I drive my husband crazy with that, but I want to take all the paint off of it. I've been seeing some really cool ways to kind of do something with that. So that's on my project list. I don't know if that'll get done I don't know if that'll get done this year. Hopefully, but we'll see. But like I said, yeah, I'm loving the living room right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and I still don't know what I'm going to do with the trampoline. I might put it out on the porch. I'm not sure yet. Or out in the barn. I don't know. I kind of do like having it in here because the boys will just come and jump on it, but I don't know. I don't know yet. So I'm going to go ahead and just sweep the floors really quick, and then we're going to mop.
Sometimes when I'm thinking about us, before we got lost and we parted, back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight, but this time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. to back, we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight, but this time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me?
So it was so funny when I was editing this. I saw that piece of paper under the island, and that happens so much when we're filming. We can't see all the angles that y'all can see, but I did end up picking that up while I was mopping, and I was like, ah, I knew that wasn't going to be in the video, and it drives some of us crazy, I know. But I did pick it up, and like I said, there are just angles that we don't always see until after, and then we realize, like, and that's why it's good to do like really deep cleans in your house, because there are certain things that you just don't see, and it's just, it happens. I need to clean this wall back here too, and I'll be doing that in the next video because like I said, we're getting the new table. I'm so excited about that. It was my in-laws table and it is gorgeous, and I can't wait for y'all to see it. Like I said, Jazzy's not happy about it. My daughter, she loves this table, but she'll be okay because the other table is just so gorgeous. Anyways, I'm gonna finish mopping and then I'm gonna show y'all all the afters, the before and afters. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope it got you motivated, and I will see you in the next one. I love you all so much, and take care of each other. Bye, guys.
Why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, 'cause I got no chance, no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough for you.